If we can get started, that'd be great. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. We appreciate that you're taking time off to be with us during this very important time for both Kettering University and Grand Rapids Community College. Dr. Liberty and I are going to take just a minute here and sign some documents. I believe there are 8 sheets that we have to sign each. And so we're going to do that first, and then we'll make a few comments. So, Dr. Liberty, why don't we do our thing?
If the pens work.
If we have a couple signatures left.
Okay.
Slide those.
Very good.
Okay.
So we slide these in here. Is that?
Slide those in there, I guess. Well, now that we've done the formality, I want to welcome Dr. Liberty and his staff here to GRCC. And we both have just a few comments to make this afternoon, given this occasion. And I'm going to ask Dr. Liberty to go first. Dr. Liberty?
Thank you, Dr. Oliveros. It's a real pleasure to be here. I've made several trips in the last 18 months. It will be 18 months since I moved to Michigan at the end of this month. Been up here several times. I've met with you on a number of occasions. And the document that we just signed is entitled Articulation Agreement, Kettering University and Grand Rapids Community College. But together we really refer to this as a strategic partnership. The economists refer to the world economic situation that we're in today as the knowledge economy, where, unlike previous economies, intellectual capital plays a much more significant role. Intellectual capital that adds high value to products and services through the introduction of technology into those commodities. And obviously the key to that is education. And we're both in the same business. GRCC and Kettering, we're both in the business of preparing a workforce for the knowledge economy. And together we can do that better than we can even separately. There are also other aspects to the local situation, of course, the western Michigan and the Grand Rapids area. This is a critical component of Michigan's economy, and you know that Michigan is struggling. The rest of the country is recovering at a more rapid rate, and we've probably got some, in general in Michigan, a couple of tough years ahead of us yet. But at Kettering, we're uniquely positioned because of the type of work-integrated learning packaging that we have, where students start at the freshman year, alternating academic and work terms. We're uniquely positioned to retain a skilled and educated workforce in Michigan, whereas other institutions that don't have that kind of program really can't do that. And the reason for that is that we have, for example, in this area, a large number of alumni and corporate partners. And as we recruit students, whether they come out of high school directly or they come as transfer students from GRCC, we work very diligently to place them in work assignments back here. And then there's probably a 75 to 80% chance at the end of those co-op and academic terms that they'll end up being employed by corporations, companies in this particular area. So it only makes sense for us to partner with you. It just enhances the possibility of retention of a highly skilled and highly educated workforce in this area and help build a stronger economy for the future. Also, because we have a strong alumni base, and Armin Amedian is here, and you all know Armin, of course, because he's a graduate of this institution and our institution both, and he provides scholarship support for students at both locations. But Armin is a dynamo of energy and just works diligently on behalf of both of these institutions. And so that's additional glue that makes this special relationship even more special. And through Armin's support, we will couple our intellectual capital and capabilities here jointly to benefit this community in many, many different ways. So again, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm pleased to renew this agreement, and it'll be renewed many, many times in the future. I can guarantee you that, at least from my perspective. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Liberty. It's a pleasure to have you back on campus, and you have been very diligent in establishing and reestablishing our relationship since you've come on board, and we appreciate that. It's very important for GRCC to have these relationships with our universities, and Kettering is pretty special to us. It has a very unique component to educating the students. We like to have those bridges readily available to our students. We like to see seamless systems. I know that you're trying very hard to make sure that we achieve those things. It's very important for us at the community college level to make sure that we have inroads to universities, especially the best universities. We like to think of ourselves as having a very diverse population, and we want to make sure that the students that want to get into engineering, math, those areas, have the opportunity. And we thank you and welcome those doors that are open to our students. It isn't always there for us, and there's nothing worse for us than to have our students finish here and not have other doors open for them at these senior institutions. So this relationship and our work together is very important for us too, as we all work towards the Michigan economy. It is a very tough thing today, and we got to make sure that we're all working together. I too want to recognize Armin Amedian for the work that he's done in building Kettering and GRCC together, and because he is from both institutions, his passion for not only the community but his passion for these two schools coming together and working together has been unbelievable in the 8 years that I've been president. So thank you, Armin. And also, I don't think a lot of people know, but Armin and his wife created scholarships for students at GRCC who want to go on to Kettering, and so they make it possible for our students economically to be able to go on. And so we value that a lot. Armin, please stand so that everybody can recognize you. Thank you. And I also want to recognize our key staff person in university relations, Kathleen Owens. I know you're here somewhere. Kathleen, there she is. Kathleen works very hard on behalf of our students to make sure that you know who they are and that those bridges are created for them, as I said, seamlessly and successfully to move on to Kettering University. We really value this work, and I will tell you that the Board of Trustees is diligent about making sure that our students have these bridges open to them and made seamlessly. And I'd like to recognize one of our board members who is here with us today, Terry Hanlon. Terry? know that Ms. Hanlon is especially interested in, I'm sure, Kettering because of the nature of the school that you are and what you do. So, once again, Dr. Liberty, thank you very much.
I'm also joined by Bob Nichols, the Vice President for Enrollment Management here, and Bob has a number of his staff with us here today, too, so we're all pleased to be here.
Yeah, thank you, Bob, for all the work that you do and your staff. And we'll keep working at this, always. Okay. Let's not give up.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.